친구들 안녕하세요. 오늘도 겨울방학이지만 선생님은 학교에 왔어요. 학교에 와서 일을 좀 하고 가려고 했다가 위에 4층에 올라갔는데 우리 학교 원어민 선생님이 출근해 계신 거예요. 그래서 원어민 선생님과 함께 1시간 동안 이야기를 나누었는데 너무 재밌고 즐겁고 좋았어요. 그러면서 한 가지 생각이 들었는데 맞아. 우리 친구들도 이렇게 영어를 실제로 말하고 듣는 기회가 많아야 영어 공부를 더 잘할 수 있을 텐데 여기 한국에서는 영어를 실제로 말하고 들어볼 기회가 많지 않으니까 아쉽겠다는 생각이 들어서 선생님이 조금씩 영어로 말하는 컨텐츠를 한번 만들어 보려고 해요. 선생님이 원어민은 아니기 때문에 문법적으로 틀리는 부분이 많을 수도 있지만 그래도 선생님도 노력하면서 우리 함께 영어 공부를 즐겁게 해봤으면 좋겠어요. So today I want to share my story with English. First, I have two siblings. One is my older brother and one is my younger sister. My brother is really handsome, I think, and my sister is really pretty. So when they were university students, they were a model of university. But I didn't. So since I was young, I heard a lot of compliments of them, especially my younger sister was really pretty. Yeah, she is now very pretty too. Anyway, many people, when they saw her first, they said like, "Wow, such a pretty girl. Wow, you are really cute like this." But they didn't said that much compliment to me, so I was a little bit sad because at the time I was a tiny girl and I was a little bit jealous for her. And I thought, I should study more hard so I can get more compliments than her. So, yeah, that is maybe not the only reason that I studied hard, but it is one of the reason, I think. So I studied really hard and I read many books, studied English and math and so on. And then many people told me that you are a brilliant student. I had a dream at the time to become a teacher because I loved to go to school and teachers and friends. Yeah, everything was good for me in elementary school. Yeah, sometimes there were hard time for me, but I think I have much more good memories at the time. And I met a lot of kind teachers, and now I have someone contacting because I loved my teachers so much. And they really happy when I contact them. Anyway, I studied really hard when I was a middle school student and high school student, especially when I was a third grade student in my high school. I went to school every day, literally every day. It means I went to the high school maybe for 362 days or 3 days, except just 2 or 3 days like holiday, 설날, 추석. I went to school from the 8:30 a.m. and I studied until 11 p.m. And the result of studying, I became a teacher. And whenever I am with the children, I feel very happy because students makes me laugh and students makes me to be more a good person, warm-hearted person. So I always think very thankful the situation and the children and everything is very thankful. And I have a special experience with a child when I was university student. When I was university student, second grade, and at the time, I was in a first grade classroom, and it was my teaching practicing time. And I was really happy to meet the children. And when I saw them first, I said, "Hello everyone, nice to meet you. I wanted to see you very much. Let's have a good memory in the week," like that. And most of students were very happy and said to me like, "Wow, we are very nice to meet you too." But one child said to me like, "I hate you." So I was really embarrassed because that is the first time we meet. Just he suddenly said to me he hated me. So I was a little bit sad, but I told him, "Oh, it's okay, but I love you." And then he turned back and went away. Maybe he went to home after school, and the next day he gave me a card. So I was really surprised, and I read it. At the card, he wrote, "Teacher, I love you. I was really sorry for saying like the mean word, and I'm very happy to be with you too," like that. And at the time, I was really happy, and I thought maybe the tears came out, and it made me to love more. It made me to love teaching and children and so on. So after that experience, I said more compliment and more good things to my children who needs compliment, because I was like them too when I was young, and it made me to go further more. So I think compliment is really good, but now I know self-esteem is not came from the compliment. Self-esteem means the things that you respect yourself by yourself. And I think it's really important to think, because many students are not confident with themselves. But I want to say this sentence to them: you are a really precious person in the world, and it is very valuable thing to love yourself, because without compliment, we are really special and really valuable person in the world. So every time when I teach my students, I tell this, and yeah, I think many parents should say this sentence more to their children so that they can overcome the harder things and they have confidence more. And that is the reason why I love the singer BTS, because they have a lot of songs and that has a message to everyone. You should be respected, and you should be loved more, and you should love yourself more, like that. So I love that songs and BTS. Anyway, yeah, that's my story today. Is it interesting? I hope so. And next time we are going to talk about other things more. Everyone's Thank you for watching videos. And see you next time. Goodbye.